Hello everybody, so today I will be showing you the conductivity between different solutions. So let me tell you the materials I have. I have number 1, a 6-volt battery. Number 2, I have 2 graphite rods and 2 holes that I drilled into this wood. Number 3, I have the galvanometer that I made. And number 4, I have the solution that I'm putting in, and this one in particular is salt water. So I'm going to start with the first part of the experiment. Number 1, I'm going to put these 2 wires together, and as you can see, the conductivity of this solution is very good. It is setting the galvanometer off on east and west, pretty good. And another thing that I noticed is really cool, that if you look right there at that angle, you can see that the 2 rods are separating the hydrogen and the oxygen in the water very well. So it is very good, a very good conductor. So let's move on to vinegar. So I'm going to move on to the vinegar, and now I'm going to push that there. So as you can see, that is vinegar, and I'm going to see how good this is at conductivity. I have no absolute clue at all. So I'm looking at the galvanometer, and it is kind of going. It is very bad conductor though, because it's barely going, but it's still weird because you can see those bubbles coming off of it. Not as much as the salt water though, so that's the downside about vinegar. If you want to try making a conductor, vinegar is definitely not one of them. So let's move on to milk of magnesium. So milk of magnesium, I'm gonna stick this in. So obviously right here, this is milk of magnesium. Well, the first thing, of course, let's go see this conductivity. So, as you can see, oh man. Well, this has the exact same conductivity as the vinegar. So I guess let's go check out the bubbles. Wow, you can't even see the bubbles though. The bubbles is so pink, you can't even see the bubbles going. So I guess that's also a down on the bubbles. So milk of magnesium is probably the worst conductor and the worst bubble maker of all time. So let's go move on to the baking soda solution. Taking this milk of magnesium. So on to baking soda. Oop, it looks like I need to stir it. It doesn't look like I have any stir with me. I shall be back. Hello. And I'm coming back. I have the glass rod. Okay, let's stir this. Stirs. Wow, there's so much at the bottom. Oh, but it looks like it's dissolving, and boom. Let's clean that off. Put that right over there. Stay. And now to this test. So, wow, that's nice. It goes in at least. As you can see, it is baking soda. So yeah, baking soda. And let's go to see its connectivity with electricity. And boom! Wow, this one's as good as water. It is conducting it perfectly well. It is very good conductor. Maybe not exact to the perfectness, but it's pretty good. It gets very close to water, I guess, salt water, but it just doesn't get right there, as you can see. So let's go see the bubbles. So it's emitting about the same amount of bubbles as the salt water, not as much still, but it is emitting the closest you can get. It's the closest one yet of all of them. It's kind of already separating, but that's probably because I added too much baking soda in the solution. So that's going to be the end of the video for today, so it doesn't be like a whole hour long. So yeah, see you in the next one.